Hey guys, Greg Nelson here. Hey, thank you for joining me on this video of Simply Sales. I wanted to talk to you today about how to eliminate buyer's remorse. With everything that's going on in the world today, with the supply chain issues, semiconductor microchip shortages, people are either not getting enough product or not getting them in the timely manner that they're looking for, or maybe it's a smaller ticket item and that store knows that there's another 4 shipments coming in that are stuck out at sea and can't get to that store, that distribution center right now. So they may have a customer who is selling that product, wants to return that product. They don't want that product back because there's another 2 or 3 shipments coming in of that same product. And so what we've heard over the holidays and after the holidays was a lot of the store's return policies was, hey, if you're not happy with your product, just bring it back with the receipt. We'll give you what you do want, and we'll let you keep that same product. The stores didn't even want that product back. That cost them money. That was their bottom line, right? But why? Because they knew they had they had a lot more shipments coming in. But what it's done is, I believe it's created a society to believe that they could buy something and then just go back and return it if they don't want it. And for us as sales professionals, when we put our heart and soul into this and in selling, we have a lot of pride in not only the line that we sell for, the people that we work for, and the customers we work for. We work hard for our customers. We all do. And it's highly appreciated if you're doing it right. But let's talk about buyer's remorse real quick. Why do customers have buyer's remorse? Typically, customers have buyer's remorse because customers felt that they were sold that product or service. They didn't feel that they had to buy it. We need to let people, clients, guests, we need to let them buy the product. Okay? So how do we go about doing that? We do that from diving in more to our fact finding and needs assessments after the introduction. Plain and simple, a customer comes to you or a client, guest, they come to you looking for you to solve their problem. You have a line of products that will do just that, right? And so you have a very professional introduction. The customer or the client is going to form an opinion of you within the first 4 to 6 seconds of them meeting you. Okay, and they're going to decide right then and there subconsciously if they're going to want to do business with you. So make sure you're professional, you have a smile on your face, and you have a can-do, will-do attitude. Number 2, fact-finding needs assessment. I think this is where a lot of sales professionals get it wrong. Number 2 and number 3, product selection. Okay, a lot of salespeople, we want to sell that customer that ad unit because there's a spiff on it. We want to sell that customer that product plus all this other stuff that they don't want just so it can increase our bottom line. Just remember, when you're earning a client's business or when you're trying to sell a client a product or a service, essentially what you're doing is you're creating a relationship for many years to come. That's the whole goal of getting into the people business. Right, is to develop relationships for many years. You never want to sell somebody just one thing one time and that's it. You want to take care of them, you want to take care of their family, you want to take care of their friends, their coworkers, and you want to take care of all of them and let that snowball for years. And you want to have a ton of those customers, and you want them to love you, and you want them to bring up your name at the dinner table. If you're not, product selection. Number 3, this is right here, I believe, the number 1 cause of buyer's remorse. Product selection. We are only showing the client one product. If you are only selling one product, if what you sell only has one line, then what we need to do, and I'll explain this further, is we need to show them 3 different ways on how to make that one product affordable to the consumer, to the client, the guest. Okay? Because if you have multiple products, we need to listen, do a better job of listening, actively listening to the customer. or the client, figuring out what their wants and needs are, and then finding that product out of your product line for them. And then also come up with 2 other great choices that are going to be similar to that product that maybe the client hasn't thought of yet. So, do more fact finding with active listening. Once product is identified, give similar choices above and below the right fit with the cost difference. This is important, with the cost difference. The customer, the client knows what they're going to buy. They've probably already asked through the demonstration or the product selection, how much is it, right? We're not going to evade that. Why evade it? Not creating confidence. So number one, let's just say this is roofing, and let's use roofing as the example here of what we're selling. We're a roofing salesman. You have a preset lead. You go in, you knock on the door, they answer. You go, hey, my name's ABC Roofing. I'm going to give you a quote on your roof. Okay, great. Okay, it'll be about 15 minutes and I'll be right back with you. Maybe you ask them before you start, doing your measurements, what the customer is looking to need, looking to fulfill out of their roofing need, right? And maybe you get some information on how long they plan on being in that house, right? Let's say everything they've told you and throughout your needs assessment, number one is your perfect fit. And that's the right fit. That's going to cost the consumer, the client, $10,000, okay? And let's just say that's just re-roofing the house, just a normal re-roof, okay? But we don't want to just sell them that one product. At this point in time, we want to offer them 2 other choices. We want to offer them a selection up and a selection down. So maybe number two is everything number 1 has, and it's a lot more. It comes with a copper line stripping at the top of the roof to eliminate moss growing on the roof shingles over the next 10 years. Maybe the composition that they're using on this package, instead of 3 millimeters, 3.5 millimeters, just that much more protection. Maybe they do a couple other things that will ensure this just to look better 10 years down the road than number 1. But number 1 will do the job just perfectly fine. So you offer them this one, hey, this one's $10,000. This next one, number 2, will get you everything you want and more, will increase your resale value. That is $15,000. But we have ways we can help to make this affordable to you. Or we can go with number 3, and this is just re-roofing over the regular composition. We really can't guarantee the work all that much. We don't know how much moss is hidden underneath the current shingles, and if we re-roof over that, it could cause problems down the road. But it will save you $2,500 over this one. And the shingles are guaranteed. The installation and the shingles are guaranteed for 10 years. Which one works best for you, Mr. Customer? Once you get good at doing this, you'll already know which one that the customer is going to buy. But it makes you look like you care about the customer and what's important to them and their needs. And it also makes you look like you're not just trying to sell them one thing at one price. You're giving them options to either get a lot more for not much more money, or to go down and save money. And they're going to do business with you, and then they will become your customer. And hopefully they'll tell their friends and family and coworkers, and you'll be able to help them, and it will snowball for many years to come. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hey, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.